Hey everybody, Jay Marino here, welcome back. It's time to get back to UEDAIP and going into the Zerg campaign. I've been a little hesitant, only because I know it's going to be hard. And also, I think I've reached a point where I don't know, I don't really like playing Zerg that much anymore. I don't know what happened. Maybe this will turn things around for me, I'm not sure. Because I'm not saying I hate playing Zerg, but I think Protoss is my favorite now. The Terran campaign was replaced with a totally new faction, so that was cool. And again, now we're just getting into like bland, boring old make Hydralisks all the time with some Dark Swarm and Ultralisks and you're good to go. But I think on the missions we're going to be able to make infested Terrans. Finally, the power will be in our hands. For once. Anyway, let's get started. The first map's a micro mission. That first Protoss micro mission kicked my ass with the infested Terrans, so we'll see how this one goes. Might take a few tries. Let's just give it a go and see. Okay, just a lot of Hydralisks to get started. Are these enemies? Well, I can tell you the first thing that I'm going to do is destroy this Nidus Canal. And then let's move on in here. Wait, save them. Oh no, they're both enemies. I was going to save the Mutalisk friends. Seems prudent. Should probably also try to micro my individual Hydralisks. Okay, go fast.
The hive structures are not responding to the Cerebrate commands. There is no way to reinforce your warriors.
Cerebrate, you'll have to make do with the warriors you have. Slaughter the dissident Zerg in my name.
So if I learned anything from that first Protoss mission, it's go quick. Yeah, see, it's timed. They're just going to go for these no matter how far behind you are. So I think we just got to get in there. And we sort of are relying on the fact that the enemy is going to delay itself, because there are two different feral broods going for each other here. Let's lure these back again. See, they're killing each other. So we have to rely on that to some degree, and also kill these Nidus worms. Nidus canals, Nidus worms, what have you. Let's get down there. That's a dead end. We gotta go this way. Let's filter out the remaining units. There we go. So let's go. And again, if I miss a Nidus canal, it may well spell defeat for me. Let's go ahead and throw down a save. I don't know why I cycled that one. That was unnecessary. And see, they're killing their own Nidus canals, which is... Oh my god, you dicks. Well, that was just rude. Okay, come on down here. Just ignore the creep colonies. There's no reason to kill those. Let's go ahead and hit this hive. Hopefully those don't count to like me needing to kill them for whatever reason. I hope not. I hear some Scourge. I feel like I might be slightly ahead of the timer, though I don't want to jinx it. Is it 3 Scourge or 2 Scourge to kill a Guardian, I think? Well, we can find out right now. Also, one of the Guardians flew in range of the Spore, so that's a positive. Don't run away from me, you cowards! Okay, so that's another one down. We took care of that. I guess we saved the Spore colony, right? So let's move on in. Go for this. They just keep coming. Okay, looks good. Let's move forward with the remaining Scourge that we have, and I guess I'll hotkey these to something further down the line so that I can probably forget about them, let's be honest. Oh, I thought I saw an infested Terran there for a hot minute. No, we're good. Oh, thought I could maybe save him. No dice. I should have split my units more effectively. That's a Nidus. I may need to actually go and find a canal. I'm not sure if this stuff is spawning or what, so again, we should look. No, that's nothing. So let's continue forward. The next hive's getting hit, so we gotta go, go, go.
The hive cluster is under attack.
Let's move on up. My Hydralisks have 0 out of 200 energy. I think that's a result of using different model, different unit assets to recreate the Hydralisks. I'm sure Nekron could go into details about that. I could as well, but I'm kind of focused on playing right now. So let's... What do we get here? So this looks like it was just queens. Okay, well, let's see where these are coming from, and let's just move on up. Queens go. Not being able to multi use casters is a bit irritating to me. Oh my god, that's so many. Oop, wrong one. Then right there. Did I parasite it? Or did it just not die? I think it may have just not died. Okay, let's get down there. Mutalisks, that's fine. I'm not concerned. I guess let's get our Scourge. Hey, hey, hey. Whoa, 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 whoa. Get on down there. I don't know where that guy went, but he's gone now. Okay, and I also have Scourge and just random units littered throughout here. There's been a change to Broodlings. They do concussive damage now, apparently, which is interesting. Okay, we gotta go through the canals, like, ASAP. So let's get in there. Also, send the Defilers through. We're gonna need those for something, I'm sure. You guys go through. And I actually feel like I'm going to be too late to get to the Hive, but we'll see. Again, they're going to fight each other. This is definitely a lot more interesting when you have multiple broods fighting each other, and not just your own broods. There we go. I think technically we have won now. Ooh, lots of Hunter Killers. That's what I'm talking about. I don't think I have enough energy. I do have enough energy for some broodlings. I don't think we're really going to need them, though. Broodlings do concussive damage and apparently attack faster based on the amount of energy that they have. So, like, the less energy that they have, the closer they are to despawning, the more likely... not the more likely, but they just attack faster, if I'm understanding correctly. And again, they do concussive damage, so they do more against small units. I think that's neat. I didn't even use the Defilers. They have Seeker Spores now. I think they do a splash air attack, and that's actually a lot of damage, so that might be pretty good against clumped up Mutalisks or anything like that. Oh, okay. All right. I was waiting. So that was a real quick one, and like I said, I liked how this one was treated, because, well, number one, there were no bullshit-infested Terrans. Like I said, we're going to get hit with a lot of infested Terrans, and when it happens, we laugh, we reload, we move on. But in this one, there was definitely that feeling of pressure, similar to the first Protoss Escape from Ire mission. And I think that makes the micro missions a lot more engaging. When you can just sort of stroll along at your own pace and you can redo your hotkeys and get your units perfectly aligned so that your strongest units are in the front all the time. And, you know, that kind of removes a lot of the, I think, reward for winning. And micro missions simply function as like a gateway from one mission to the next as opposed to their own mission. But when you actually have some sort of pressure put on you such that you have to beat it in 6 minutes... I think that makes it, again, more interesting, and it feels good to actually win, because it feels like you're actually being challenged by something, which is tough to do in a micro mission, unless you go, like, way overboard into, like, super crazy town territory, like Legacy of the Confederation, where you have, like, triggered explosions that end up desyncing and killing your units at random, and then you fail instantly, and then you lose your safety save, and I could go on and on with this. I could speak for legitimate years on that. But anyway, I liked how this functioned, is the bottom line here. It felt like Escape from Ire light. It's the light version of the harder Escape from Ire, and the key is really you have to go quick. You have to go quickly, and I think that's a good primer for even the macro missions, which again you're meant to take starting units and go and do something. Even if it's just scouting, but you've got to get out there and get a lay of the land and maybe kill an early enemy base or an early enemy attack wave before it gets too close to you, stuff like that. And this type of micro mission, just like Escape from Ire, I think primes you for that. The UED micro missions were basically the same, besides the fact that you had a different tech tree, but like the design was the same, and those again were like typical micro missions. I thought, you know, Dilarian Shipyards functions fine. By the way, I'm going on my own little tangent here because this video is real short. But anyway, I liked Dilarian Shipyards just because I thought it was always a pretty fun mission. And then Patriot's Blood, I guess the ending is supposed to function as more of like there's pressure on you. And I think that serves as probably some good inspiration for... Not to say you always need a timer, but I think Nekron has shown that you don't need a timer to put pressure on the player in a micro situation. They have limited resources in the first place. So if you have an enemy that doesn't have limited resources, that really adds variance to how the player can approach it, and it's not the same every time. And I think that's great. All right, well, we're going to head into the first Zerg macro mission next time, and we'll see what challenges are going to be in play for us here. Nekron told me that he thought the UED campaign was the hardest of the three. I don't know. We're going to see. All right, thanks for watching, everybody. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.